Today I want to talk to you about the secret gift the pandemic gave me.
Hi, my name is Mark Bentz, and I am the owner of one of the largest multidisciplinary clinics in Canada. I started the Virtual CEO because I wanted to take clinic owners from overworked, underpaid, to living life on your terms and a clinic that is extremely profitable.
So it's been a couple years now, and the pandemic, we're coming out of it. We've certainly, we're back to normal with the way we're representing the clinic. It's a wonderful thing to see we got through it. But really what happened at the beginning, it was pretty wild because it hit, we closed down for 2.5 months, and it was like, wow, suddenly everything I built could easily evaporate, and it did. It went away. We were shut down. There was no business. And I sat there, I'm like, oh my God, what's gonna happen? And I soon realized that this whole business isn't about me. It has very little to do with me. It's actually about the employees, the contractors, the patients. And my part in the business is to make sure we can all get back together, and that certainly because it was a pandemic, we could get back together in a way that worked for everybody. So there's two sort of sides to it and a lot of things in the middle. But one side would be people that went, oh, the pandemic, whatever, it doesn't affect me and I'll just live my life the way I want. And then the other side of the coin were people that were freaked out, thought that we're all gonna die from it, and we're so hypersensitive to everything that came as a result of the pandemic. And then there are a whole group of people in the middle that just rode the wave, and you had to deal with them too. And so, again, what was interesting is that I had to play the leadership role to navigate all those different positions and then look at, okay, contractors, okay, employees, okay, patients. What does everybody need here? And the one thing I certainly found out early is everybody needs some certainty. Because in a crisis, everybody knows that they're looking for the number one thing, and that's like, hey, basic, am I gonna survive? Do I have a job? You know, what is involved here? And so early on, we had to establish that. And again, as I say, I soon realized it just wasn't about me. It was really about figuring out, okay, how do I make sure the employees feel safe? How do I make sure they can get back to work so they know they have an income? And how can we actually get the clinic back operating? And we did an amazing job. I mean, incredible what everybody did. And then with the contractors, you know, now they're not working. Now they have to come back. Well, how are they going to be dealt with? What are the safety measures? And then how do we protect them with the regulations that are in place? And again, the employees and the contractors working together created such a good environment. I mean, we came back after 2.5 months and the business was just, it boomed. I couldn't believe it. Now again, it ultimately wasn't because of me. You know, I was there, certainly I helped lead it, but boy, what an appreciation I had for the people that I surrounded myself with over the years. And I could really just go, whoa, how valuable are these people? And they're very valuable. So a lesson here too is don't overestimate your position in the business. Of course, you're the leader. Of course, you created it. But once it gets to a certain level, it's the people you surround yourself that make it the valuable asset, the wonderful place that it is. And so when patients showed up, it was like, okay, what do we do about patients? Well, patients want to make sure that they're not going to catch the virus. Patients want to make sure that you're cleaning everything. Patients want to make sure that they can come to their appointment and there's enough, you know, spacing amongst everybody. And so again, the therapists, the staff at the clinic did such a great job to set that up. So when patients came in the door, they were nothing but enthusiastic about coming to the clinic because they knew we had their backs. They knew that we could take care of them in a safe way that the regulation allowed for, and we could get back to providing the great therapy that we do. And so again, looking back on this, I was really awakened to the fact that you can get you could fall into this delusion that it all falls on your shoulders and that you've done everything. And yes, the risk is there and the stress is there and it all falls on your shoulders in one way, but the more realistic way of looking at it is the people that you've brought onto the team are your most valuable asset. You have to appreciate that. You have to listen to them, take their positions into consideration, because they're creating everything for you. You know, they created this amazing outcome for me, and again, I led it, but I didn't. You know, you gotta appreciate that it's not you; it's all these people, and each party played a huge role. So the employees, the staff, the contractors, the patients, and I can't say enough about it. 2 years down the road, we're up, we're running, we're cooking, we're better than we ever were, we're more streamlined, we've got better systems, people are happier, and I have only those three groups to thank. So please, always understand the people that you surround yourself with are creating your business and the awesomeness that makes up your clinic brand.